This time on Bucket of Cars, we're going to get Freebird so that she's ready for the road. She runs and she drives already, but she needs to have the hood thrown back on, maybe the interior put on, rear bumper, and some interior pieces put back together. Last time this vehicle has been insured was 1996. This is not a Will It Run episode, but it's kind of cool to get this car back on the road that's been sitting for so long. Stay tuned. Those that watched one of the earlier episodes of Bucket of Cars found the story about Freebird, why she's called Freebird, and a little bit of the history on it. Yeah, it hasn't been insured since '96, but I've done a lot of work to it. Found an engine, rebuilt tranny. I've gone over the brakes. So literally, the only thing that stopped me from driving this car last year was tires. I was actually going to try and drive it on those bad tires just to go pick up the kids from school once or something, but talked myself out of it. I'm glad I did. So tires and wheels are done. Those are brand new. We've picked up a different size for the front. We had some rubbing issues, so we're good to go. There's no issues there. So all that we have to do essentially is get this hood mounted back on. This is going to be questionable. There's a lot of controversy whether a 69 hood will actually bolt onto a 68. Some people say not a chance. Some people say that, yes, it'll work on a 68, but not a 67. So we're all going to find out. We're going to take a look at that. It would be nice to have some of the interior work completed. It's still missing a bumper. I've got a brand new bumper. We've got to transfer the bumper brackets onto that. And maybe marker lights. That's really about it. So that's all that we're doing today. And then you guys are going to be helping me with the motivation to get this project to a running driving state so that my family can actually enjoy it and use it this summer. So I guess we'll start with the hood. Just like many of you guys out there in the car world, I'm just as stubborn as the next guy, and I do a lot of things that I probably should be asking for help with. One is a hood. I don't really have any people around right now to ask for help, and we're just going to try and get it done. So we're going to use the pillows that I got with the Corvette, try and protect the corners a little bit, and I got some other rags down there as well to protect it, and we're going to see if we can get this hood on, and we'll put to rest whether a 69 hood will actually fit onto a 68 Firebird. Okay. I'm sure you guys are all going to cringe as I try and muscle this on. I just slide her up. Get her on. Okay, so now we're going to have to clear all this garbage out of the way and make sure that we got some, well, see if it even fits. So we'll get that out of the way. Okay, so we got the hood off. I got a little helper right there. This is my son Paxton. And we cleaned off all the extra tools and stuff like that that's been left out here from other times. So what we're going to do is we're just going to see if this thing's going to close. I don't know. Obviously, it's going to have to get lined up, but we'll put you back on the stand and we'll find out. Okay. So. I don't know if you just want to watch the fenders, see if it's even going to hit.
Not on this side. Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, it looks like.
My side's fine.
Looks like it's going to hit over here. We might have to push the hood over a little bit. But let's go a little closer. What do you got on your side?
Mine's like this one.
It's going to have to come forward. For sure. Yeah. That's fine. I figured so because I put the hood on by myself. So let's loosen these off and let's shift it forward a little bit.
How do you shift it forward?
loosen the bolts, which you're not going to be doing right now. And then okay, so that's there you have it. That's a 69 Trans Am Firebird hood on a 68. It fits. I mean, it's not fitting perfectly. I don't think you guys want to watch me move it around and shim it so that it's perfect. Okay, easy now, bud. But it fits. It actually looks pretty good. Let's take a look. Okay, so here we go. This is the 69 hood on a 68. Now, I get it. The body lines right here, horrible. This is just the first test fit. Everything is, I'm gonna have to play around with the hinges and everything like that, but I love it. I think it's just gonna be a little different than the average Firebird. That nose piece looks really goofy right at the front here, but I don't really care. I don't care for right now. We'll play around with some stuff off camera, make it try and fit a little nicer. Fiberglass hoods can always be a pain, but we'll see what we can do. So I'm sure some of you guys noticed on the back of the car there, it doesn't have a bumper. The bumper that was on this car was completely toast. Come on, get out of here. So I managed to find a brand new bumper that someone had locally. And it seems to be in really good shape. And we kind of need a bumper on the car in order to drive it. So let's just get these brackets switched onto this thing and see if I still have the mounting hardware to mount it on. So this bumper is all damaged. We're going to be cutting off the bolts because we need the brackets off, and unfortunately when I'm trying to undo them, they're just spinning. The 3 brackets, the other one unbolted, so that was good. Now it's time to transfer these on to the other bumper. So the new bumper's on, it's looking really good. Just wanted to talk to you guys about the bumper bolts that I had to purchase from the automotive store for the ones that I had to cut off. They do come with nuts, they come with stovers. Here's a little tip, just throw them away because they come so stiff as you're tightening them, and because, I don't know if this is going to show up on camera, but because the square portion of the bolt is so shallow, it was just rounding the square hole on the bumper. Again, the nut, the stover nut was just getting so stiff that I had to just get rid of every single one of those and use regular nuts with a lock washer on the backside. But without that, there was no way that I was going to get these tightened up all the way. They were starting to strip the holes around the holes before I could even tighten them up. So if you end up buying these from your automotive store and they come with stover nuts, just toss those away and use regular ones. I don't know how many people are going to notice here, but I got blue Chrysler seatbelts. The car didn't come with any seatbelts on the back, so I just did the next best thing and tried to get something that I had laying around. I don't have, like I said, I got a bunch of different vehicles of all different eras, and I've parted out stuff. I believe those seatbelts came out of a 76 or 78 Cordova. Anyways, have them laying around. Seatbelts are seatbelts. And if anyone has any GM seatbelts they need to get rid of, then just let me know. I'm definitely looking for some, but they're not really a hard thing to purchase. They're usually you can buy them on the internet. Oops, wrong piece. Back on now. Here we go. Go. Okay, that's on. Now we'll get the back seat back on. Get a couple extra pieces there. Get the back seat on. This needs to go in here. Gotta get that pushed on. Okay. Set that there for now. Okay. I know it's really sacrilegious having a Mopar seatbelts on a GM project, and some of you guys are probably cringing and cursing as we speak, but I don't really care. We're gonna enjoy this car for what it is. All right, let's get out of here. These These tools here for popping off the window cranks are a must-have for the GM projects. Definitely makes it easier than struggling with a flathead or something like that. It just simply goes on, finds the groove that has the clip, it pushes it out, and then it's easy to push it back to get the tool off, or to get the handle off. Not really a tech tip, but definitely going to save someone some time if they don't have that tool. Alright, so today's the day that this car is going to go out for the first drive since 1994. This isn't a will it run drive, but she's going to be going out for her first cruise. Make sure you guys enjoy your projects. Don't just let them sit. Okay, so that's going to be it for this episode of Bucket of Cars, guys. We got the 68 Firebird convertible on the road for the first time since 1994. I'll put a picture of the slips the last time it was registered or insured. But make sure you get out there and use your projects. Enjoy them. Use them while you're working on them. And yeah, like I said about this show, it's about my cars, my dream cars, watching me work on them. And 68 Firebird isn't really a dream car of mine, but a convertible is, so I can check that one off the list. Get out there and enjoy them, guys.